Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn English by yourself at home. Let's start it. How to learn English by yourself. A step-by-step guide to fluency. English is the most commonly studied second language in the world. There have never been more study materials at your fingertips. Articles promising secret hacks or online communities to support you. But if you need to learn English quickly, which is the easiest path to results, in this article, we've pulled together a step-by-step guide on how to learn English at home. We'll also review our best techniques for faster progress, why they work, and the resources you need to become fluent. 8 steps to learn English by yourself. Learning English on your own can be a rewarding and empowering journey. By following a step-by-step plan, you're sure to progress from absolute beginner to fluent in no time at all. Number 1. Assess your current level. Before you crack open a textbook, start an online course, or even watch a TV show to learn English, you need to know exactly where you're starting. This will allow you to create a solid learning plan and set realistic goals. If you're a beginner, this is especially important. You don't want to get overwhelmed right away. There are many free online English language level tests that will measure your proficiency. Identify your strengths and note areas for improvement. You can take self-assessments specific to certain areas of language learning, like vocabulary. Once you get your results, read our guide to English language levels to understand what your level means and how to move up to the next one. Number 2. Set SMART goals. In the language learning community, there is so much emphasis on becoming fluent, but when you're taking the first steps on your journey to learning English, is this a helpful goal? Probably not. Focusing only on fluency suggests that there is an end point to learning English, a point that is always out of reach. The truth is that everyone who speaks any language at all is still learning. Research has shown that most people continue to learn an extra word in their native language every day until middle age. You will learn faster if you set goals that are specific to you. Better targets allow you to track your progress in relation to your own life. We suggest using SMART goals, which are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, time-bound. These are some great examples. I want to learn 20 new vocabulary words, understanding and using these words in sentences. Each week, want to be able to make small talk with native English speakers about common topics, weather, tourism, sports, etc. For my upcoming trip to the United States in 3 months, within 6 months, I want to be able to speak with my business partners and email them in English without using a dictionary. After 9 months of learning English online, I want to score 100 points in the TOEFL exam so I can get accepted to Columbia University. Number 3. Build basic skills. If you've wondered, how can I learn English by myself, and immediately felt overwhelmed, start small. A basic English learning plan should focus on fundamental grammar and vocabulary, so you can create a strong foundation in the language. This will help you avoid confusion and build confidence as you progress to more advanced English skills. Start with beginner-level resources, like a free course on English grammar for beginners. Practice your new skills with simple English exercises every day, even if it's only for a few minutes. With a regular study schedule, you'll quickly get comfortable with the language, so you can feel ready to move forward, even as you progress to more advanced levels. Be sure to revisit these basic English skills once in a while. Not only is it good to refresh your knowledge, but it'll remind you of just how far you've come. Number 4, grow your vocabulary. You need a solid English vocabulary to understand conversations and express yourself clearly. If you're a beginner, learning new words and phrases is an easy starting point that will help you feel more confident when you speak English. You can find many beginner vocabulary resources like word lists and flashcard apps that make it easy to study vocabulary every day. Use science-backed study techniques to learn vocabulary, like spaced repetition and active recall, so you'll retain the information long-term. Number 5, listen to recordings of English conversations. Now that you're more comfortable with the language, it's time to put your new skills to work by listening to English conversations. This will help you understand the pronunciation and natural speech patterns of native speakers so you can adapt to these sounds. English podcasts are an easy, free way to start listening to native English speakers. Many podcasts are specifically designed for language learners, so the hosts will speak more slowly and explain new vocabulary. Try to focus on active listening rather than passive. That means being completely mentally engaged with what you're listening to. You could summarize the main points or note key phrases and new words. These techniques will increase your chances of remembering new vocabulary in the future. Check out our guide to improving your listening skills for more tips from an expert ESL tutor. Number 6, practice talking with native English speakers. Regular practice will improve your fluency and confidence, even if you only have basic English speaking skills. That's because speaking enables you to internalize new vocabulary and grammar. It also helps you think in English rather than translating in your head. And if you're a beginner, speaking early will push you out of your comfort zone, so you feel less afraid. There are tons of ways to get English conversation practice. You can meet with an in-person conversation club in your area or practice with language exchange partners from an app. The most important thing is to not get discouraged. Learning how to speak English fluently means accepting that you will feel uncomfortable at times. This is completely normal, so don't be afraid to make mistakes and learn from them. Number 7. Learn more advanced grammar and sentence structure. Now that you have a strong foundation in all the essential language skills, reading, writing, listening, and speaking, you can move on to more advanced topics. Learning advanced skills, like complex grammar and sentence structure, will allow you to communicate beyond a basic level. As you progress, you'll become more precise, sophisticated, and confident. Enroll in advanced grammar courses and practice more complex language tasks, like analyzing a news story or writing an essay. If you're working with a private English tutor, they can give you feedback to help you improve. Number 8. Immerse yourself in the language. One of the most effective ways to learn English at home is to immerse yourself in the language as much as possible. Language immersion speeds up your learning by exposing you to everyday usage and cultural nuances. Incorporate English into your daily activities by watching TV shows, reading books, listening to podcasts, and following the news. You can schedule regular speaking practice with friends, language exchange partners, or tutors. If you don't have a speaking partner yet, there are plenty of English speaking practice exercises you can do every day to hone your skills. If you are interested in this video, please kindly likes, comments, shares. Thanks.